Hi friends, Knife Detector here, and today I'm going to talk about a few different things. Talk about what I've been carrying lately. Talk about why I like Swiss Army knives and why I found this knife right here, and talk about this Tucson over here. So where do I begin? Okay, let's start with a 112. So this is an old Buck 112. You know, it's got a lot of miles on this sheath. Sheath did not come with the knife. Got them at two different times. But this is an old 112. I added one of those quick studs on them to facilitate opening the knife with either hand. And this is one of my favorite models of Buck 112s. This is the Buck 112 2-dot. I really like the Buck 112 2-dots. I don't know if it's because it's just so clean. It doesn't have the thumbnail nick here. Shape of the blade, that clip point blade is just gorgeous. Although I've been wanting a drop point blade in a 112, but they're pretty pricey and I haven't found a good deal on one yet, so I'm still looking. But I mean, look at that. I mean, how can you not be happy carrying something like this? And lately I've been needing to carry something that makes me happy. So that's why I like to carry this bad boy. Yeah, I'm having a transition in jobs. So the grant under which I worked has run out. Never fear though, I have two other jobs. But I'm kind of worried I'm not going to be making near what I was making before. So I've got a lot of things floating around in my mind. But until then, I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing all right, and keep me in your prayers. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I love this guy. I got 4 Buck 112s, and I'm always looking for a 5th because I really love these. So yeah, that's what I've been carrying lately. Now, another thing I wanted to make mention was that lately, you know, I've been thinking a lot about Swiss Army knives as well. You know, I really like Swiss Army knives. They're really they're really like so well functioning and just so perfect, in my opinion. You know, but then I started seeing some with metal covers, and that really pushed me to also get a metal cover for my Swiss Army knife. So this is a Super Tinker, and I put a metal cover on it, and it works great. I love it, and I love that it's got extra heft because it's brass scales I put on it. And I started to think to myself, man, these brass scales are pretty pricey. I can't remember how much I paid for these scales, but I think it was in the neighborhood of like, and I got these cheap, by the way, because usually these go for like 100. I think I got these for like 25, 30 bucks, and I installed them myself, and I was real happy with that. But lately I started thinking, you know, I wish I had more Swiss Army type knives or Scout type knives with covers made of metal. And then I started to think to myself, you know what, Knife Detector, there are some knives out there that are made of metal. I started to think of the Wenger series that has metal covers on them. Like, I forgot what their names were, but I think they're kind of like the King Arthur type series. I forgot what it's called again, but I think one of them might be the Galahad or something like that. And those are pretty pricey too. Although I've been watching one for like months. It's like $37 on eBay. But that got me thinking even further. You know, there's got to be other knife brands out there that are decent quality that have metal handles. And so I found this guy. I think this guy is French. I think he's from the 50s, and I say that because, well, look at this can opener, maybe 60s. I don't know. I don't know how to date these. Look at this beautiful coffin style stainless steel cover on that. It's got a clevis right here. It's got that grooved corkscrew right there. It's got a real pretty awl. Man, that awl is serious. You can really do some punching with that awl. Just a gorgeous knife, right? It's got this little blade. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the flathead. Had some tar on it there. Cleaned most of it off. It's got the main blade, which does have some use. It was sharpened a little bit. As you can see, this has inox on it. Lately I've been looking at inox knives because I find that I really like knives that say inox for some reason. And inox is just a fancy way of saying stainless steel. And there's something there. I can't make out exactly what it says. If I can make out what it says, I might make that the title of my video. But I don't know if it says Folair. Let's see. In the back, does it have a number? Made in France, which is what I thought. Thought this was totally made in France. Yeah, these types of knives, whenever you see some that have like this pattern and they're like scout knives, they're usually made in France. But what is that? Yeah, that looks like Folair. I don't know. It looks like there's a little mountain range in the background. Or is it Folair? Well, now it's looking like Folair. Or is it pronounced foyer? Guys, I don't know. I don't know French. But, yeah. I like it. It's a good looking knife. Yeah. So, I wanted to show you that these knives are out there. I think this one was the most expensive one of these. I have bought 3 knives, different makes or different brands of these so far. And this one right here, I think, if you look closely, there might be some embellishment in here. Or they're dents. No, I think they're dents. This one I think might be the one that, I think I got this one for what, $9? Yeah, $9. Paid $9 and like $5 shipping for this bad boy. And it is worth it. And it's stainless steel. So I know this thing can get wet and still keep going. It'll probably outlast me. It's much older than I am. You know, so it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. I wanted to show you guys these are out there. And let's call it Folair. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Folair? Foyer? What is that? Yeah, let's call it an F. I don't think it's Polair. I think it's Folair. Wonder if that's French for mountain or something. I have no idea. No clue, guys. If you know, please let me know. That's why I love having you guys as a resource. That way I can learn from you guys as well. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful knife. I got 2 other similar ones that I want to show you in subsequent videos. FYI. This beautiful knife right here is a Tucson. This reminds me of my late friend, viewer, Carbonite Gamorrean. He traded me this one for some other knives that I had. I sent them to him. He sent me this one. This is a custom job. I think the handles are dyed. The micar is dyed. I have never really carried this. I've never really carried this. I have this for years. Never really carried it. And I think it's because I've been afraid to mess it up because it was a trade that kind of reminds me of him. He was such a loyal viewer, good friend. He just had always kind words to say. And this thing is so sharp. But I think I'm going to start carrying it because I think he would have wanted me to. All right, guys, this is a knife detector. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And I just want to wish you guys a fantastic weekend. God bless you guys. Take care. Make the most out of it. Spend time with your family. Enjoy yourselves, amigos. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please. I mean, come on.